Hi guys, this is me. This is my first video ever. I am just going to give you a quick recap of what it is. It is to help you go over this event, the Refine event. So in this video, I'm going to use the white equipment for those people who have used their epic spirit weapon somewhere and cannot retrieve it. So we can get this white equipment from any weapon shop or item shop found from many towns. So here we got one battle bow which is levels 90, but you can get a cheaper version here in Frontera. So I'm going to go over and check out the white equipments. So as you can see, these armors can be refined until plus 15. The good news is that these weapons and armors are very cheap compared to the blue and purple ones that you find in the market. They're worth at least 1,000 Zeny per piece. As you can see in the weapon shop, there are other low level equipments that you can use just for the sake of the event. But I'm actually quite angry because this is quite a trap for me. We'll see that later in the video. So now I'm here in the shop where I've bought the battle bow. As you can see, it's more than the ones that I've shown you before. It's 14,000 Zeny, but that's not the gist of why I was angry. It's because these white weapons are actually quite nasty when it comes to refining. At first I thought I can just, randomly just press on the refine until it gets to, luckily, maybe plus 9 refine without using any kind of safe refine. I was just feeling like it because, testing my luck. But apparently that's one of the traps, because the cost would just pile up without you knowing. So here's my first mistake. I did the safe refine plus the random refining thing. So maybe don't do this. Just choose either one, testing your luck, or the second one, just not testing your luck and just purely safe refining an equipment, because you only have a limited amount of Zeny, right? Yeah, as you can see, I was just doing it, and then I started from the 47 million, and I'll go down to the ones that I won't be able to return from. Well, it's for the sake of this video, so you guys can take joy in seeing me being miserable anyways. Yep, the next part will be this one. I got a plus 9 here already, as you can see. I should have stopped here, but my greed took over. And then I did a safe refine. No, I didn't. I still tested my luck. Until unfortunately, see that? I could have stopped at plus 9. But I still burned a lot of Zeny. So don't be me. So after burning all those Zenys and materials, I decided to buy these cheaper version of Oridekon. They're 20,000 versus 25,000 in the exchange price, so I get everything. And of course, I was tempting to buy these premium package. They're worth a lot and definitely would be great, since they also get some boxes. But no, let's focus on refining our white equipment. I have the plus 8. Of course, I would love the safe refine. It's tempting, but I was on letter I, as you can say. I still tested my luck. I was not listening to my gut. Of course, it was damaged. And I'll fast forward on this. after burning all through those Zenys, I decided to stop and use the safe refine. So as you can see here, the cost piled up. And now I decided to stop and just use the safe refine for God's sake. As you can see here, it hurts a lot when you do +10 to +11. But I've checked already if you're going to use the purple ones, or in case of the blue one's weapon, this cost is even smaller versus those premium ones. So this is just an option. It's entirely optional for everyone. And yeah, you can skip it ahead and do this timer. By this part, I'm contemplating whether I should proceed with +12, but the cost is really high. It's 5 million plus 9 million. In case whether you were asking, I actually farm my own Oridecon, so I decided not to pursue the +12 right now. I'm just going to test whether I can use this for my safe refine, or rather the event refine total number of refine. So I decided to just use first the Rift accessory, since right now I have the Fairy in the Bottle purple accessory +8. So I decided to just +12 the second accessory and made that count to my total refine level. So I'll just speed over this part, since I believe that everybody knows already how to refine a Rift equipment. The overall cost of my refining the Rift equipment is actually just a few million Zenys, as opposed to with having the white refine. So I believe that definitely it's good when you wanted to refine the Rift equipment versus the white equipment. But the white equipment is good for those people who didn't stockpiled on their Rift materials. And that's just my point, that everything in this classic server Zeny, you have a lot of other options in order to achieve something. So just find those options, and I'm here to help. And after we do have all of those things, on the first video we had like level 73, rather 70 plus refine level, and now I'm equipping everything that I've had and see if this white equipment would count to my total refine level. And yep, it did, and now it's level 83. And I'm pausing on refining this one, I believe, because the cost is too much, and I'm going to farm my Zeny first before proceeding and see if it's definitely a cost worthy thing to do, since the refine level reward is just a +12 for my armor. And I'll do a separate video for that. So thank you for watching my first video, guys. Bye bye.